we do it. Where you catch us if we be in that pool pit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
Big Bo and Kev, I mean, could there be a better team? It's the Pool Pit Podcast, baby. Season 4. Episode 117. What the business is? It's that man with the plan, Big Kev. And that's cuz with the buzz, Big Bo. And you know we got that food for your soul.
Yeah.
For sure. And you know we got to do a disclaimer. It's needed in this world. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of soft people. If you just look at soft people, they take things, they're soft people.
They could just be people who just
if you let social media or videos of somebody's opinion affect you, that's soft. Ain't no other way around it because everybody has an opinion. That's like me going on somebody's podcast and them saying, oh, I don't like Jay-Z. And I say, oh, you really hurt my feelings. Why you say that? That's your opinion. Hey.
Shouldn't nobody be online talking about you hurt my feelings?
But they do. That's what I'm saying. That's why you get the people be like trying to boycott shit or they, you know what I'm saying? Because, oh, you offended someone. You offended That's me. The whole thing of a disclaimer. We're telling you, we just might offend you. We just might offend you. So if you are one of those people who don't take kindly to being offended, this ain't the shit for you. So here we go. The Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know, I got to do it. I said, the Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Straight like that.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without an affirmation, a weekly affirmation, I should say. And I got something for us. Short, brief, and sweet.
Okay.
Real growth happens when you're tired of your own shit. Man. Because, you know, like, if you really look into it, motherfuckers don't change until they're like, damn, you know, I did this or I did that. When you can blame everybody else, it's easy.
Say that, Big Kev.
You can blame everybody else, it's easy just to keep staying in the same routine and the same pattern. But when you got to be like self-reflective, like, hey.
Yeah, that shit was on me.
That's on me. I got to make a change.
Baby.
Like what Michael Jackson said, make that change.
Don't it feel
all
real
right.
good?
So me and Bo was talking about it. It ain't too much going on in the world, you know what I'm saying?
There is a lot going on.
But we don't want to talk about, I don't want to talk about politics no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the stuff that's currently trending now, you know what I'm saying? So you got to find little nook and cranny stuff to make it entertaining, and that's what I do. So I know you guys seen it. You've seen the food service director who was sentenced, I think she was sentenced for 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years.
For stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wangs. All flats. No, I'm just playing. But chicken wangs from the Illinois school district. Bo, what was your take when you first heard that?
When I first seen it, I thought this was a joke. I thought it was a joke, a meme. You know what I'm saying? Like folks be making memes and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I read and it's like, no, they really locking this woman up. Now my thing is this, okay. That's a lot of chicken.
A lot of chicken.
Who was she? Was she supplying the?
Who's buying the chicken?
The fast food joints.
She's supplying. Hey, she's Griselda Blanco.
She just got like, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. It's like that's so much chicken. It ain't like she could just.
She had an enterprise.
I'm having a Sunday fries. You know,
come on through. Yeah, like you done did a neighborhood cookout.
You know, to have a establishment.
1.9 million got to be.
That's a restaurant. That's like pounds.
Or just she been doing it for years. That's what they don't go
even
into.
If
like
some years, but I mean like
1.9 million.
Like I mean, I guess was she serving the neighborhood? Was she like
she's serving everybody?
Hey, auntie, she always got some fresh chicken.
Hey, she got the block locked down. Cause
what was she doing without a damn chicken?
That's what I would like somebody to interview her. Like
I would like somebody to interview the community because that's so.
Oh, they was getting it. The community was getting it. Somebody was getting it on the low.
That's what I'm saying. Like people got to know. Like, oh yeah, my cousin sister girl was getting out the chicken. We was
she
chicken.
got it.
We was cooking out of the living room. I mean, like it's got to be
she was a
somewhere
supplier.
this chicken was going. Man.
Hey, she was a supplier for Chicago, the whole area, man. Illinois, everywhere in Illinois. She was the supplier. Cause ain't no way you flipping 1.9 million. G.
Serious. I'm talking about like what they got Jordans. What all they got in Chicago? What's the other little chicken joint?
I don't even know.
They got a few chicken joints.
Hell, she putting them out of business, or she was the one supplying them.
Supplying them. That's what I'm getting at.
I got that word.
I sell
it's 9 million. It's 9 years excessive for that.
It might not be enough.
It might not be enough
because I mean, like, okay,
that's a lot of money.
If somebody stole $1 million from the bank,
you gonna do more than 9 years.
Yeah. So I'm like. Man.
But people try to make it minimal because it's just chicken and it's not actually money, but that is somebody's money.
That's a gang of money.
That's a gang of money that they losing in profit, you know what I'm saying, in product. Chris Jones, I don't know if y'all know him, for the Kansas City Chiefs, he actually offered to pay the $1.5 million of stolen chicken wings or whatnot. But I think the biggest thing, the problem is, it was with the school district. So you already robbing somebody. That's where I think it gets kind of, you went the wrong route with that.
And they probably already got their shortage on different things.
Right. Or just the fact of how hard it is to get certain stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure it probably was a public school or something like that she was getting back on.
But how do you just single out chicken wings? I mean, because they eat all kind of shit at school.
You know, when people be conniving, they think about, right, but it might have been an easier plug.
Carrots, beans.
She might have found something, because she's the director. So she sees how stuff comes in and comes out. She probably was like, hey, they ain't gonna miss these million pounds of these chicken wings. These kids don't even eat chicken wings like that, so they ain't gonna miss this shit. We just
That's
say
what I want to even know. What school district is serving chicken wings?
We ain't never got no damn chicken wings.
We ain't got no chicken wings.
You get some.
You might have got
turkey
a drumstick.
Manhattan.
you might have got a fried drumstick.
I don't even remember no drumsticks, G.
I mean, elementary school, we might have got a fried drumstick.
Oh, you talking about when they had the hot pack?
No, just like a drumstick and then like a mashed potato little thing.
I ain't get that at Arlington. Now that must be on the Warren Township.
It wasn't no breast. It was like just a.
No, you ain't getting that.
Yeah, you ain't getting no breast.
I came up in the era of hot pack. Y'all remember when he had the cold pack and the hot pack on top of it, and it was nasty food. It was the most easiest cooked food that you can pick up. That's what they gave us. And someday we had pizza, and everybody was happy. When the pizza was like, that's the best. Now she should have been selling some pizza, slanging pizza about that joint. But I was just thinking to myself, like, what school they got wings? They got lemon pepper. They out there got the Wingstop out the school.
And that's just funny. Now this is what kids who was living down in Alabama,
and
I went to visit her, and I came, for her lunch.
Yeah,
and them boys was eating some country fried steaks.
I like a country fried steak.
I mean, now them some big old. I was like,
with some mashed potatoes, or they put on the bread.
They had mashed potatoes and country
with a roll or something.
But
fire.
We didn't have no damn country fried.
We
steak.
had turkey Manhattan, which is nasty.
Nah, turkey Manhattan was good.
Not the one in my school.
With the mashed potatoes on a piece of bread and turkey.
The meal is good.
The turkey was
not
dry.
The way they were serving it.
Yeah, the turkey was dry as hell. But that's
like getting a banquet turkey Manhattan.
That's what
not the same.
I learned early. If you ask for something, hey, can I have extra gravy? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, because that's a dry piece of turkey.
At our school, like when I got to Arlington, the only thing people cared about, it was 2 meals that people really wanted to eat, and it was a snack. It was pizza day, because they had a round pizza that came on a plate, and that motherfucker was fire. I'm saying, but this when they was going out, it was a round personal pizza, right? Then they had days where they had just a square slice. And then they had the Mexican pizzas. For some reason, the Mexican pizza was fire. And then we had cookies. And when we had them cookies, man, we was robbing. This is a public school now. You can't put no sweet-ass, good-ass cookies in this little basket, and there's only one cafeteria lady, and you don't think somebody gonna get over, because we was getting over. To the point they had it in the middle, you come up to the cafeteria line, they had it in the middle where you get your lunch, right? Well, on the tray, motherfucker was sticking in their pockets. Hey, what you got? I just got this little meal, it's $3.50, whatever it was at the time. Man, they found out them cookies was going so fast and had to re-up. She started putting it right by her register. She said, y'all want a cookie? You're going to have to pay right here.
Now, when we was at Stony Brook, we had to buy cookies.
Yeah.
Hey, but Stony Brook had, hey, man.
I'm telling you, I don't know what them,
hey, bro,
them cookies was crack, bro. I don't even know what them cookies was. They were real big. One cookie in one pack.
Like you get a pack about two or three cookies. You either get peanut butter, chocolate chip, or Snickers.
No, we just had straight chocolate chip, one big ass cookie in a pack.
And they would be warm.
We are public school. You know, you come from a different era. You know what I'm saying? I
appreciate Warren Township. Hey, that's where I went, and I love it.
Yeah. We're a little different out here. All right, but y'all tell us what y'all think about that, though. Man, I mean, that was something. That's a lot of chicken wangs for $1.5 million.
Yeah, what they got? The mild sauce in Chicago. You have extra mild. It was a mumbo sauce. Mumbo sauce is out of DC. It was either mumbo or mild sauce.
Well, they was using all type of sauces, goddamn, with all that chicken. All right, so I seen on a TikTok. And it was hilarious because I've thought about this prior, but the way he did the video was hilarious. So, why do black parents, and I say black parents because that's the ones that seem that's when you see this with, go so crazy with the spelling of their kids' names?
Man, to me, it's been going on for a couple generations.
Right.
This is not like something brand new. This has been going on at least since the 70s.
Hey, you're right.
At least since the 70s. I don't know if it's a competition thing or if it's a
standout thing, maybe.
Or like okay, I want my kid to be unique. So we're gonna spell it like this. Because what's actually really, really funny, earlier, my kids was asking me if my daughter was going to be a boy, we was going to name him. And I was like, we was going to name Eric, but it was going to be spelled AIRICK, like Eric.
I've seen that in, matter of fact, I think it's like a Japanimation of a person like that is spelled Erica like that.
But that's only because my name is Eric, and I already named my other daughter Erica. So like we was like, oh, we won't
just giving her own personality.
No, I mean, if it was gonna be a boy, it was gonna be Eric.
Right. And you gonna spell it the same way?
But I mean,
Eric Jr.?
No, I'm gonna be a junior. That's why I didn't want no junior, so I wanted to spell it like AIR, like Eric.
I got you. So
like it. I understand like these parents want to spell. It's like I want my kid to be different. Like even with Erica, like instead of just having an A at the end, I put AH.
Yeah.
So like I understand parents. You just want to have something unique. This is your child. This is your stamp. This is. So you want them to be something different.
Yeah.
But like some of it gets outrageous.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna give examples.
When you get to naming, I know a couple human beings named after orange and yellow Jello.
You told me about this story too.
Man, because I've met a couple different people that grew up with them. It's like Orangelo. And how you say yellow? Is it Orangelo?
I don't even want to think about it.
And it's it's lemon, not yellow. It's lemon. Lamangelo.
Nigga.
Orangelo and Lamangelo.
Why? She must like Jello.
I've heard somebody name their kid Celebration. Because when she gave birth and she was like, I just want to celebrate, so she named the child Celebration.
All right, we just gonna give y'all a couple of them. Bo gave us like was on the video, right? So the kids are in the class, and he was like Day 3 Vion, and he was like Davion, but he put a 3 in the name. Like who would know a 3 means Day Travion? That's what it is. It looks like Davion, because he probably thought the 3 was a misprint, but it was Dave Travion. So he put a 3 in there for Trey.
Yeah.
Then it was a girl named Courtney, and it was spelled Quart. Nee. K-N-E-E. Come on now. And then it was another boy. His name was Demontre. But the dude said Demon Trey because he spelled it Demontrey.
Now, this also got to be jokes. Like this can't be
But I mean, it could really be real. This could be factual stuff. And then, so I'll give you one. This is coming out of Google, right? So, like you said, it could be jokes, right? So I wanted to Google it and see if any validity to it, right? They were like alternative spellings for traditional baby names. Philip, F-Y-L-A-P.
Was that Felipe?
It's Philip. Philip.
Yeah, that's
but it's Philip. If you say L-A-P, Philip. That's where they saying it. It's crazy though. Michael, M-Y-K-I-L-L. Mike Kill.
Yeah, I done seen some new Michael.
He sound like he about to be Michael Myers. That's how Michael Myers name should be spelled. Mike Kill. What else we got? Laura. Lawra.
Laura.
They put the W instead of a U. Henry. Henry. That sounds more like some French shit, really. Henry. Emma. E-M-A-H.
Yeah.
Danielle. D-A-N-Y-A-L-E.
Yeah, they change it up.
Simon. Now this is funny right here. Simon. S-I-G-H-M-O-N.
Not G-H.
Sigh.
So it's like
sigh.
Man.
Brian. Like on Family Guy, the Brian is B-R-Y-E-A-N. You can't make it.
I know some B-R-Y-A-N.
Yeah, but not an E-A-N. That's like Brian.
People just want to add something.
But I'm just saying, so y'all let us know. Hey, hell, some of y'all might got these special ass names while we talking. Yeah. So let us know what your parent was thinking if you ever asked them, hey, mama, daddy, why y'all spell my name like that? Let us know when I post this up or whatnot. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into another thing I seen. Like I told you before, this podcast is based on some strolling on the internet, seeing crazy shit and stuff we could talk about. A 71-year-old man gets awarded $7 million after being falsely imprisoned for 48 years due to police and prosecutors withholding falsifying evidence. Anywhere in the world you think $7 million can suffice 48 years of time behind bars, Bo?
No. I mean, it's also too like, how do you account for those 48 years? Like, how do you say like, okay, if you had an occupation, you would have made this much money.
Like, how do they calculate that?
How do you calculate? So like, I don't know if it's enough or if it's.
I'd have been like, I want $150 million.
I want $1 million for every year I done been in here. Give me 48. 48 years. Give me 48 million.
Yeah.
You know, like
no taxes, bitch.
Serious.
No taxes. I wasn't even around to see nothing. No taxes.
So I mean, I'm happy for the man that, you know.
And we'll give him some little bit of context. He was 22 years old in 1975 and did the 48 years. Now, that's crazy. He was convicted for killing a liquor store clerk when he was not even in the same state that the murder occurred at the time of the tragedy. And that's a hard one.
That's crazy.
That's a hard one. I'm not even in the state and y'all trying to pin it on me? Like, that's a hard one right there. That's hard to swallow. So I don't even think 7.0. I'm like, hey, take that shit back. You have some more zeros behind that bitch.
We need a couple more of those. We
need to add some more zeros behind that bitch.
We need to times that 6.
Yeah.
Times that by 6.
Yeah. I'm gonna need more. Time by 6, or like you said, $1 million for every year I've been in this motherfucking prison. Cause that's crazy. But the fact that you think that a person did 48 years of hard time in prison, that you think you could just offer him this, like, oh, we know we had you locked up for a long time, but you know.
I mean, he must have
water under the bridge, bygone. Who ain't gonna take it on me? Hell, because coming out of prison, you ain't had a job in so long. Hell, you don't have to need that. That's your life raft. Shit.
Yeah, I mean.
Fresh out. I mean, but I'm just saying, as people who get shit wrong like that, like, why did it take you 48 years to figure it out? 48? You couldn't have figured it out in 10? You couldn't have figured it out in 5? Man, lived his whole fucking life, missed out on his whole manhood, basically. 22? That's the best years, you know what I'm saying, coming up. Like, Jesus, you just got legal. So everything's about to be super fun. Y'all took that away.
In the 70s? Oh, yeah.
And the 70s. So imagine being in jail in the 70s. Come on now. Black man in jail in the 70s? Talk about inhumane treatment. Jesus. But yeah, I just seen that when I was like, that's wild. But I mean, it happens a lot. You see a lot of people falsely imprisoned, and they just try to show them a little bit of money and try to save face. Like, yeah, we fucked up. My bad. Oops. You're 48 years. Oops. Oh, come on, man. Like, we got to do better. All I'm saying is we make mistakes, but somebody should have rectified that mistake way sooner than 48 years. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Olympics. The Olympics have finally drawn to a close off Sunday. A lot of unbelievable moments have been shown. The men USA team led by Steph Curry with an unbelievable game. Y'all know I'm a big Steph Curry fan, and we've talked about multiple GOATs. And I think that needs to be the conversation from now on, because you can't tell me you look at that dude's 2 games when they needed it. This ain't showboat threes. This is when we needed to stay up or to tide the momentum from turning.
Yeah, pressure's on.
It's on. And I'm talking about some of the biggest shots. The last one he hit over Batum and a dude, 2 dudes, and it's the pictures.
2 damn near 7-footers.
7-footers, and he got it off. And like, it's just the moment. The moment's never too big for Steph. And then just props to LeBron. Being 40 plus years of age, you've seen it. He didn't get a chance to get his Beijing in, you know what I'm saying, get that beard all black. You've seen the age. LeBron James, I've been very, very critical of LeBron James, but I got to give props to dude. Like, I don't know no 40-year-old dude.
Now that's what my guy Ronnie had just said the other day. He's like, hey, I seen Jordan at 40. He's like, Kobe couldn't even play it, because he tore that Achilles. So,
well, I mean, that's a different thing. So I wouldn't put Kobe in there.
But he's just saying, like,
But I can't put him in there because the Achilles normally takes everybody out of the game.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm getting
LeBron James never had
we're saying, but to see that this guy at 40 and still he looked like he can play another 3-4 years.
But what I'm saying to that point is if Kobe never had an Achilles, he could have played longer.
Yeah. Old man spoke.
Jordan didn't have an injury like that.
Yeah,
he just didn't look the same way. So that's right. So if that's the argument, I give you that all day long.
Like this dude still looked.
Because Jordan at the Wizards didn't look like that.
Yeah, it wasn't the same Jordan.
LeBron James is just different. I've always said I think he's he was made out of a test tube or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They put a whole bunch of stuff together like a fucking mutant, because dude, you never seen an individual be so fast, be so strong, and that athletic for so long. It ain't been heard of. And you got to give props to KD. Slim Reaper.
He knocked down some shots.
Do what he do, It was a good game. Everybody talking about, well, they should have just won by a lot of points and it shouldn't have been that close. The world is on our ass.
Yeah.
Get over it.
That was all pros they was playing against.
The world is on our ass. Get over it.
That team was all pros.
If you ain't paying attention to the game, these dudes can shoot. For one, it's their rules. The line is closer. They play team basketball, switching everything. They stay with motion. It's a different game than we play. We play one-on-one, the star. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much you go through the star. You have a couple sets for people, but pretty much it's a star show when it's on the line anyway. And we just got to adapt to it. But it was great. The women did their thing. Shout out to Asia Wilson, Breonna Stewart. Who else was out there doing their thing? Leah Copper.
Hey, but that little shot that little French woman put up.
Oh, and big shots to Gabby Williams from France. Like, hey, she made us think about it for a second because everybody was looking at that foot. Like, was that a 3 or a 2?
Yeah, it was a 2. She was on the line, but I mean.
But just shout out to France in general, because they don't. If you look on paper, you wouldn't think any of them girls are anywhere near the top echelon of the, women's USA team at all. Gabby Williams, I know she played basketball, over here or whatnot, but that was back then, you feel me? So, yeah, shout out to them. Shout out, who else killed that I've noticed? Oh, no shout out to the Australian woman. Also,
he said no
shout outs to her. Because she made a mockery of breakdancing. And when I found out she manipulated the situation, Like she's over. Her husband is over. Like I guess the academy or the people who can get people in the Olympics, and they basically just wiped everybody out and put her in here. Somebody say, "You telling me in Australia ain't nobody know how to break dance?"
Yeah, because I don't know what that was.
Man, that was terrible. That was terrible. And she really, really was smiling. And
she said she was giving her best shot.
That's your best. Could have kept that shit.
Man.
Especially when this girl over here, your competitor, spinning on her head and doing all type of crazy stuff that you're supposed to do when you're breaking. And you over there doing the kangaroo. You can't make this shit up. Shout out to the gymnastic team.
Yeah, I was gonna say Simone Biles.
Simone Biles.
What's up?
Goat.
What's other Childs? Was it
I want to talk about that shit too. Y'all wrong for taking her damn medal. It's Jordan Childs.
Jordan Childs.
Her bronze medal. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, with these stipulations and this bullshit. Like, who wants to give their medal up and who wants to receive the medal after they lost? The steam's over with now. If you didn't go on the podium, they ain't call your name. Like, why would you want a medal? Nobody's gonna remember that. What you gonna tell somebody? Yeah, I really won third place. I didn't see you on TV. So shout out to the USA team
and Katie Ledecky.
Katie Ledecky,
people, man.
Hey, goat, another goat, a swimming. Good Lord.
Hey, I think she need to go against the fellers.
Hey,
because like
they do the in track and field they do the what's called co-op
competition, man. She be almost damn near lapping these.
in track and field, they do a co-op. That's first time I said. That's another thing. They finally did a co-op track and field.
Yeah, I mean they had a couple different.
We got smoked.
Relays.
We got smoked.
yeah, they had the team relay.
There was a flag football. I didn't get a chance to check it out, but there was some flag football that I would have liked to watch. What do you think would be a new sport?
I'm gonna tell you, the sport that I really dug was that handball game.
The handball was weird though, bro. I like it.
It's okay. I don't know, like it's kind of basketball and
but
soccer.
No dribbling. It's basketball. It's like basketball, rugby, and soccer all in one.
But I think it's like you can only take like 2 dribbles and you.
I gotta learn the rules because one time they said traveling. I was like, they've been traveling this whole goddamn game.
Like some people run, but then like you can dribble, but like
you got to pass it and keep passing.
It's only so many dribbles you can like take 2 dribbles.
And you're throwing it in something like a soccer net.
You either got to pass it or. But I was like, first I seen the women.
It's up tempo.
I seen the women game.
I watched it,
and then the dudes. I guess the next day was the dudes finals.
Yeah,
I'm watching like, hey man, I kind of dig this.
And
sport.
the thing is, you're watching it because you've never seen it before, and you're trying to understand how he's scoring. What's the penalties? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to figure it out. And the fucking announcer don't do a good job of letting you know. Like we watch this shit all the time or something. This shit don't come on to the Olympics, man. I ain't never seen this shit on my TV, but. The Olympics was dope, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
I could have been a handball star. I had all the tools.
A few moments later.
All I gotta do is just run into people.
I think it's a little more than that, G.
I mean, they passed. They was running.
Shout out to the volleyball.
They was running 3-man weaves and stuff. They was doing a little something.
Yeah. Shout out to volleyball. I watched a volleyball game, you know what I'm saying? The women, I'm talking about on the beach and you know what I'm saying, in the auditorium. What other events did I watch? I don't really care for the wrestling too much, but American did win.
Track and field.
Track and field, yeah. Except for the guys. Look, everybody but you guys who can't pass a baton. For 2 years, for 2 Olympics in a row. Now, if it was one mistake, I can see that. The exact same mistake 4 years later with new people, that is crazy. Hey, but then I think they showed out though. America showed out. They tied China with the medals and whatnot. They showed out. They won the most medals, but they tied China on the women's game. It's funny. The women's USA basketball game made them tie China. That was the last medal of the day or whatever. But and it's coming to LA. 2028.
Yeah.
Snoop is already another ambassador. They did a little show with Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be.
No, I just seen Dr. Dre is actually trying out for archery for the Olympics.
Okay. You're gonna be like that Australian breakdancer. They do this shit.
Nah, but it really, I just seen this. I guess he did archery in junior high.
Okay, well, I mean,
he did archery in junior high, and so his son.
What's the league they got an archery set up for junior high.
You know, he's out there in Cali. You know what I'm saying? So like his son has set up archery already, like the past couple years, like in his backyard.
Oh, okay, so he's still practicing. So he's
he
still
already
fresh.
He already been doing it. So like he's like, damn, you know, we.
I might as well. And they got 4 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's like, I'm gonna get with an actual trainer, and you know,
I mean, hey, he got the money to get the best trainer. So shit, he might get out there,
and he got a big enough yard. Shit.
Hey, he might get out there and do his thing. Shout out Dr. Dre. I'll be cheering for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be a rapper.
But you already know
producer.
with it being in LA, he's gonna be an ambassador.
Oh, they're gonna be ambassadors, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff with the Olympics. So.
Can you imagine if Not Like Us came out around the time the LA Olympics was happening? Let's just say we fast forwarded and the beef happened in 2028, right? And that Not Like Us song came out where everybody was in LA.
But I mean,
wow.
4 years. Kendrick might be an Olympic ambassador.
He might
during
be
that time period. You know,
and that's why I kind of said that. That was a segue. I don't know if Kendrick has the interest in it, but I'm pretty sure
they're gonna have to go through Compton, Watts. You know, like where if it's in
South
LA,
Central.
You know, the different arenas, the different fields and stuff. So like they're gonna be the people are gonna be going through these spots.
Yeah,
so like
Inglewood.
You know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be repping. He's gonna be doing something. If you're a West Coast cat, get ready.
Yeah. So it was shout out to the Olympics. They put on a great production. I mean, I know a lot of people wanted to boycott it, but y'all boycott everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all find a reason to boycott everything. So whatever. You missed out because you took it for something that it wasn't, and you missed out on some good competition around the world. And shout out to the ladies. They back playing tonight. The WNBA did resume. You know, they've been off about a month. They had a great ass vacation. You know, the women who didn't make the, Olympic team, they vacation and doing everything, but they do start playing tonight. So we gonna see if our good old Fever can get into the playoffs.
They got a good chance.
Will the Sky get into the playoff? That's gonna be your winner between the Rookie of the Year. I think MVP's locked.
Oh yeah,
Asia got it. You know, will the Aces 3P? We'll be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we give the women their credit and respect because I love the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? I literally got the league pass. And I'm about to watch me some games after we finish this podcast. So, yeah. And then we got to talk about music. Another woman, Lotto.
Yeah.
Lotto drop, I think it's called Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Hey.
Yeah.
I don't really listen. I've stated this before. I don't really get into listening to too many women, because they do their thing. They bravado talk.
We're not a part of the market.
Yeah. And that's not my vibe. But Lotto has a complete project on this one. It ain't just a bunch of gibberish. I be in the club, I fuck on niggas, I get money, da-da-da-da. It's that, but it's also in a storytelling mode.
Yeah.
She has different songs where she's kind of singing and changing up the cadences of the album. It's dope. I think you guys should check it out. Definitely,
From what I heard, it was jamming.
It was jamming. I'm telling you.
My daughter got to playing it last night, so, it was jamming.
I didn't hear a bad song. And I heard the way she said she orchestrated it. The songs in the order that she took a long time to put those songs in order. And that people don't understand. That is a big thing. When I did my album, that was the biggest thing to orchestrate them songs and make them make sense being put together. Mm-hmm. Some people just throw songs on there like they done. Just throw that motherfucker in there.
Nah, sequencing is a big way to
keep your listener.
Your project. Yeah,
keep your listener. So shout out to Lotto for that one. I don't know if anything else came out.
I think LL comes out.
It's coming out soon. Yeah, we'll be looking for LL. He's been doing a lot of promos, so it's gonna be coming out soon. And I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard, the first 2 songs, I'm definitely gonna take a listen to that.
I know he
too.
dropped the other song that he got with Saweetie. He got a song. Yeah, he got a song with.
Well, that's 3 of them then.
Yeah, that just dropped.
I heard the Eminem one. I heard the one he got with Fat Joe and Rick
Ross.
Rick Ross. Then I heard one that he got. Yeah, I got one where he just by himself. Passion.
But yeah, he got one with a Sweetie.
Okay.
You know, you got to make the little.
You got
the
lady song. You know, ladies love Cool J. It wouldn't be a Cool J album without a lady song.
Yeah, he got to make the little song for the ladies. So yeah.
All right. So we just gave y'all something on a good old Thursday evening. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all digging and love the content. You know, if it's something you want us to talk about, let us know. Got anything else, Bo?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. On to the next one. Nothing but love and peace. Yep.